Hello, this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chiles. Welcome to our video series called Peppers 101. Peppers 101 is our attempt at educating and sharing pepper knowledge with people from all over the world, different kinds of chili peppers and peppers. So they will learn about them and hopefully be encouraged and inspired to grow different chilies, cook with different chilies, and eat different chilies. And we're also hoping that you will listen to our little message that we're going to say right now, and that message is get your children into the garden. Get your children into the garden and get them into the kitchen. Help them to learn about growing things from seed. Whether you start indoors or outdoors, whether you grow chilies or other vegetables, get them involved. And then get them involved with preparing the food in the kitchen. It's better than getting food from McDonald's. And teach them. Share this experience with them from when they're real little all the way till they're a teenager. And it's hopefully they'll grow up and they'll pass that legacy on to their children. So, with that being said, let's look at this chili. This is the Peter pepper. The original red Peter pepper. Why is it called the Peter pepper? Because it looks like a little pea-pea. Not every pepper, a Peter pepper, will look like a little pea-pea. But a lot of them will. So it's kind of a novelty. A lot of people want to grow it because it's funny. Look at these peppers. They look like a little pea-pea. You know? And so that's why they grow it. So they get that little bit of penis shape or pea-pea shape or wee-wee shape, whatever you want to call it. This is probably not a chili you want to grow with your children, unless you want to teach them anatomy. It's got a fruity flavor. It's got a jalapeno heat level. The plants get about 4 to 5 feet tall. And they're very, very productive. And you know what? They taste pretty darn good. They've got a nice fruity flavor to them. And I do have a friend, Joe Belcher in Missouri, who has, pretty good sized land, raises beautiful German Shepherds, lives by a creek called Crooked Creek. And I've been friends with him for years. And he makes a sauce out of this stuff that's fantastic. So you know what? Hot sauce makers? Peter Pepper Red might be the next hit sauce for you. And, it's kind of a funny thing that you can goof around with. You can also grow Peter Pepper plants, give them away to, like, the nuns at the convent or a senior home. And then they'll grow the peppers and they'll be going like, hey, that pepper looks like, let me call this guy up and tell him that. I did plant some of my friend's mother's property years ago, just for fun. And she called up her son and she said, hey, Chuck, these peppers look like a what, Mom? He already knew that what I gave her. Like a what? Like a little wee-wee. So you could have fun with it too. Just be careful. You might get excommunicated or thrown out of your church if your pastor or your priest doesn't have a sense of humor. So this is the Peter Pepper Red. So it's fruity, it's flavorful, it's got a good level of heat. Don't just grow them for the looks, grow them for the flavor. I wouldn't take many selfies with them or take pictures with them in your hands. People might get the wrong idea. Just saying. The Peter Pepper. Seeds are at Refining Fire Chiles. And it's a cool chili to grow. Just for the looks and the fun and the novelty, but also for the flavor and the productivity. It's a good chili. Peter Pepper. Handle with caution. And don't handle often. Refining Fire Chiles.